All right, you all. I arrived in Providence, Rhode Island, late last night. Got to sleep about 2 o'clock. And we are staying at the Hampton Inn and Suites by Hilton, Providence, downtown. We began our journey. Hi, Thomas.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
We are beginning our journey of sightseeing in this beautiful place. Yes, yes. Okay, and the purpose we decided to do it at this time is because my birthday is September 7th, and it's Sunday. And so we decided to take a trip for my birthday, which we do almost every single year. So we'll spend 2 days in Providence, and then we'll go over to Maine and spend 2 days in Maine. Well, 3 days in Providence, because tomorrow we're going to Newport. And then we're going to, then after that, we'll go to Maine. So I now am starting my 52 states on the East Coast because I've done the West Coast a little bit. I've done the Central. So now it's time to get this beautiful East Coast, you all, in the fall. All right, here's some more views. Look at that beautiful picture, you all. Yes. So we're going over. This is a river walk right here that we're getting ready to cross. Y'all, look how beautiful. Oh my. I simply love this. It goes all the way down. Y'all, the wind is blowing. Oh, the weather is like 72 out here, and it is so beautiful. Look at the beautiful river walk. I should have put my hair up. But you know what? I think I will. So you all, this bank was established in 1819. It is called the Old Stone Bank. Look at it, you all. And there's a church, the first church in the United States. It's also on this street. This is called Benefit Street. This is the oldest street in Providence. So we're going to walk down this street and just kind of observe all of the old historical places. And this is a beautiful park that is right across the street. It is so, I mean, it's just relaxing and just breathtaking. Even though a few cars pass, it's going, it is just, I can't explain it. It's just nice. Y'all, this is Hopkins Street, this very little bitty street. It's called Hopkins. And I thought we was on Benefit Street, but we're not. We're on South Main. And we're headed to Benefit Street. Okay, this is a little history about the Army in Rhode Island. It sits on the outside of the park, and it just gives you a little history. All right, this is the courthouse. This tall historical building right here. And as you can see, a couple of sheriff vans they have, one and then one on the other side of the street. In the background in the park, you can hear this young man playing his instrument. He sounds so good playing that instrument. That's the entrance to the courthouse. All right, you all, this is part of the college. This is Rhode Island School of Design, you all, right here on this corner. And it goes up. It's so beautiful the way the streets, are up. It reminds me of Israel, when I was in Israel, how the streets go up and then down, with the hill and the mountain. It's so beautiful. I love that. When I look at that, that's what it reminds me of. Y'all, this is great exercise. We are walking up a steep sidewalk, y'all. Oh my God, yes. Just imagine. Oh, see, I almost tripped. Just imagine if we had streets like this in Dallas, where I live. My gosh, we would be in shape. At least I know I would. See, it's going down. Whew, that's the college. And we're walking up. All right, you all, this is the oldest Baptist church in America, in the United States, you all. It is the oldest. Look at how beautiful. Woo. Noisy. Look how relaxing. Oh my gosh, you all. This is beautiful. You know, you got people just kind of sitting on the lawn, relaxing. The weather is phenomenal. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so this is the corner of North Main and Washington. So you all, we've reached a point where now here's a lot of shops. Here's Harry's Bar and Burger. Ooh, look at the cow. And then there's some other shops. So we've kind of reached a point now where we've come to some places. You all, here's the fire station. They have parks everywhere. Here's another Rogers Williams National Memorial. It's nice. You know, there are so many students because this is the college district, and there is quite a bit of students walking, relaxing. Y'all, here's a small, like a old house, but it looks like it's once you go inside, it's more than one. So maybe like a very small apartment with maybe 8 units or something. And so we are on Benefit Street. This is the oldest street in Providence. And so then, you know, you have all the old homes, apartment buildings, how they are, I guess, with the basements and all that. Here's some more right here, you know. And so these are kind of well kept, and you can tell, you know, it's basement type. Okay, you also, now we're at the John Brown House. It's a museum, and we're gonna try to walk up there, but here is, you can barely see the house in the distance. Here's some more homes. We've kind of turned off now. We're not on Benefit Street. The right there is Benefit Street. So we've turned off to come to the museum. And so now we're in the gates of John Brown's house. It's a museum now. Very nice. All right, you all, we've had to kind of take a break, sit down a little bit and relax. And so now we're sitting right in front of John Brown's house. You know, there is a part, I mean, there's like the lawn that has some benches. That's the other side. And so it has benches and just peaceful. It is just, you know, sometime in life, it's good, you know, save a little money, sacrifice, don't buy the most expensive, and you don't have to have the latest, and put a little money back, and then just take a trip and explore the world, explore the United States. There is so much history everywhere. And one of my dreams was to always come to Rhode Island, Maine, Vermont, you know, all of this, the East Coast. But I'm a little early. I really wanted to see the fall foliage. I heard it is simply breathtaking to see all of the orange, the yellow, and everywhere. And now I can see, because there's so many trees everywhere in Providence, all downtown, everywhere you walk, it's just old trees. And when those leaves get to be yellow and green, red and all, and look at all of that. Oh, that would be just beautiful. But everywhere that we walk, that's all we see is a lot of trees, old buildings, old homes. But I love that. And it's another scenery that wherever you live, you may not get to see that. Especially me in Texas, in Dallas. You know, it's so city. Even though I live in the suburbs, it is so city. It is not like this. Okay, after spending about 2.5 hours sitting here on this bench, we are ready to walk now to Governor, what's his name? What is his name? Governor Steve Hopkins' mansion. Okay, y'all, this is our room, and this is our bathroom. And so it's pretty good, you know, very nice and convenient. Yes. Yep. All right, so this is where we're eating at Constantino's. We decided to just come here on the outside and enjoy the breeze and the music. Well, we're getting ready to board. This is day number 2 of my birthday vacation, and we are on our way to Newport, Rhode Island to visit. Good morning. To spend the day in Newport. Good morning, thank you. So we're boarding this boat. We're going by ferry. So yes, I think we're going to go in the inside. Look how nice and beautiful it is in here. And so yes, and so we're going to have ourselves a little seat. Well, we're on the ferry headed to Newport, Rhode Island, and boy, I tell you, they're driving pretty fast. The water is so beautiful. Well, we've made it to Newport, Rhode Island, day number 2. And look at all of the yachts and boats. My gosh, you all can tell this is a boating island. Looks so nice and relaxing. As soon as we come off, there is a sitting park, houses right across the street. Very beautiful weather.
Lobster. Yeah, started people going to the, what do you call it, seafoods.
Mm-hmm. So now we've turned off the main shopping street, headed to the mansions that is on the bay. These are some residence homes. Came up to a little park. That looks like a elephant and a baby elephant, but I'm not sure what it's made out of. Oh, very nice. Yes. Y'all, I've had to change my appearance. I forgot my shades in the hotel, so I've had to get me some shades. I don't wear hats, but I've had to get a hat because it's cool, very nice, but it's sunny. So anyway, you got to do what you got to do. Y'all, look at this home, and it's one beautiful home. My goodness, you can see, look like she has. They have a gazebo in the back, all shade. Curtains on the porch that they can close, a wraparound porch look like. It is beautiful, relaxing mainly. Okay, we're still on our walk, our journey to the mansions. Okay, you all, we've walked up on a university. Very nice. Yes. Look at that mansion. It is so beautiful. Oh, I think that's part of the university. Yes, it is.
University, yeah.
My goodness. Ooh.
Correct.
Yes.
The green college.
Okay, this looked like Our Lady of Mercy Chapel. Yeah, and it looked like it belongs to the college, but it's very nice.
Catholic.
Yes, really. Very nice property. But all on so far, everything has just looked amazing. You know, very peaceful lifestyle. Seemed to be a moderate to wealthy lifestyle on this island. If I've had to guess. But anyway, it's very interesting. Now we have gotten to the Breakers Mansion. This is the Breakers house. We just bought tickets, $39 per person to tour this house. Y'all, the ceiling is beautiful. Look at the ceiling. My gosh. Yes. And this is the music room. This is the morning room. Y'all, look at this massive fireplace. My gosh. Ooh, look at the terrace, the patio. Beautiful.
They closed everything.
This looks like the the billiard room here. This is the dining room.
The ceiling ones?
Oh, go ahead.
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Massive chandeliers. Gosh. Every room has a massive fireplace. Okay, so now we're going up the stairs. Okay. So this is the bathroom for that particular bedroom. Now we walk over to another bedroom. It looks like an office with it. Massive fireplace again. Gosh. And this is Mr. Vanderbilt's dressing room. Very nice. Let's see if I can look out. Nice view.
It's all paneled in.
And now this is his bathroom. All right, now we just go right into another bedroom. That. Oh, so this is Mrs. Vanderbilt's bedroom. I did hear back in the day that the wife and the husband did not share beds in bedroom. I did hear that. And so they would go through their bathroom in the hall if they wanted to kind of be together, you know. This is looking down from the upstairs. Okay, here's another little sitting area, and look like we're entering another. Oh, this is Mrs. Vanderbilt's dressing room, you all. My goodness, right there's her bedroom through that door, and now this is her dressing room. And so, and this is Gertrude's bathroom. So I'll have to do research to find out who is Gertrude. And this is Gertrude's bedroom. Or maybe it was their daughter. And now this is the upper loggy. I guess this would be considered a sitting room. You know, this is absolutely gorgeous. You all just imagine in our home if we had a sitting area like this where it's open, you see the ocean, and you can just come out here at any point in time and just relax and rock and sit. My goodness. Y'all, we would have it made, wouldn't we? Look, I would call that's the life. Ooh. All right, moving on. Okay, so here's another nice bedroom. And so, let's see who this bedroom's. Oh, this is the guest bedroom. Ah, how lovely. Yes. I would say the guests would be very comfortable. Their room is right outside the patio, we call it today. Ooh, here's the guest bathroom. Nice. Now this is considered the grand staircase. Of course, we can't go down there. But look at the grand staircase, you all. And so I guess they would consider this the galaxy. Oh, I've reached my maximum record. Oh my, here's another. I guess employees only can go up. Look, all of the floors. And I guess that's all the servants' place because, yeah, the servants' staircase, even down. So they say that they had 33 rooms, bedrooms for servants. My gosh. All right, so we're headed down here. Let's see what's, I guess that's a little area there, and the tour continues. Oh, the kitchen is in the basement. Oh my. Oh. Look how gorgeous. What area is this? Oh, I guess this is where they kept some of their things. And then all of this, there's the sink area. Yes. Guess that's where they washed all their dishes. Man. Nice. I guess this is a sample of their menu. Okay, right on the other side of the kitchen, here is where the dishes are kept. Here is another sink area. Oh, the flower pantry. Well, excuse me. Oh my God. Look at all of their spoons and... Now, what is this? Oh, excuse the butler's pantry. Well, well, well. Gosh. It's huge. Yes. What happens? Well, you all, that's all they let us see. And so now we're further down in the basement. And I guess this is considered the Welcome Center, or if you want to enjoy lunch here, quite naturally, you know, they're going to have souvenirs, like all of these things right here, donations. They even have, oh yeah, the books and gas, that's in the event that you want to get something, a souvenir, I guess. Here's another part. So that's for our grand tour. All right, you all, the tour is over, and I bought a book that it's more of a picture book, but it's a book with all of the mansions here in Newport. There is quite a few, just like the one that I just videoed. They're now all museums. And so rather than going to all of them, which we do not have time for, our walk back toward the ferry is about 48 minutes. And so we are going to walk. And I know some people may say, well, why not get an Uber or Lyft or this or that? You know, on these trips, that's the one thing I love doing is walking and just seeing different parts, and you can stop when you want, go into a shop when you want, you know. So I like that. Plus, it keeps me from gaining weight. All right, you all, here's St. Mary Catholic Church. I guess that's the parking for it. Still nice area.
What was the, hold on one second.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is the church. Very nice. This is
Now you remember that.
Oh, this the sidewalk. Okay, you all, we're gonna find something to eat. We are almost back to the ferry. We have done our walk-in. All right, you all, so we found a restaurant and we're gonna be eating at, it's called The Landing. And so here is just kind of a sample of the menu. All right, and let's see if it's the same thing. Nope, it's different things. All right, but I see what I want. I want right there, the Maui Maui. That's what I'm going to eat. Now, look at our surroundings. We're sitting right on the waterfront, you all. It is so beautiful. Yes. Yes. All right, y'all, I ended up with the Maui Maui sandwich and fries.